What's up? Let's show you. How do you? What's up? How do I put this light on? How do I put this light on, man? Shit, I should have done this. I should have done this before I even turn the live on. Let's see. I should be doing it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 minute, 1 second. Where is the? Oh. Okay. I think is it bright? Yeah. Is there any difference? Let me see. Okay, I think we'll go with this. What's up, beautiful people? What's up, good people? How you doing, man? I see everyone looking good. Zonic looking good as usual. Smelling good. Yeah. Share the live. Make sure you follow the page, all right? Follow the page. Because I'm telling you guys, man, good things in store. Good thing in store for all Liberians and our nation as well. All right? What's up with you people? How y'all doing? Yeah, put your comments in there. Okay? Anyway, it's been a beautiful weekend, and I enjoy my time over here, man. I'll soon be going back to Africa, all right? And I got a lot of projects going on, and I'll be doing a lot of filming, you know, from my farm. And I want to start a project, right? I want to start this project, but when I start this project, it's like a construction project, okay? When I start it, I will let you guys know so you guys can follow step by step, okay? Yeah, because I see a lot of Liberian people, they want to build properties in Liberia. They want to do things in Liberia, but they don't trust their own Liberian people, and for good reasons, man. Liberians, our people are hard to trust, you know. Even the families, yeah, they'll let you down, man. Like, you send them money, they just, I mean, like, our people, hip code D help is, listen, man, I don't know where your problem. Like, listen, I'm not into all that Facebook, you know, drama stuff, yeah, right? So this person coming for me, or Johnny Pork Roman coming for me, good for them, you know what I'm saying? Like, what can somebody say about Zonic? Ain't shit you can say about Zonic. The only thing that people can say, oh, Zonic is a this, he's a that. Like, you can't say nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hard-working, good-looking, handsome. You know what I'm saying? God bless me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna say? Look at you. And your handsome said, was it? Nah, man, you can't say shit. So I'm not worried when people tell, oh, this person that. Nah, listen. I'm a peace-loving man, and I love my people, man. It's just that, you know, our mentality is just real fucked up. But I love my Liberian brothers and sisters, man, with a passion. But I'll tell you something. I want to thank everybody once again who came to that event. And a lot of people keep talking about, oh, that event, it wasn't packed, it was empty. Listen, the event was playing in a way that only good people will come, all right? We didn't do it so roaches and, you know, rats can come over, you know, all those church mice and stuff. Because when you make something free, or you make it very cheap, and then everybody can come over, all right? Yeah, so my woman tried to do something to appreciate me. So only people who appreciated me came, you know what I'm saying? My sister and her husband came all the way from Canada. That's real love right there, you know what I'm saying? I got, you know, friends that came from Massachusetts, you know. I got people came from Rhode Island. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't meant for too many people. Yeah, if, you know, too many people came, it would have been all right too. But the crowd that was there was just enough because we did not want all those trifling, ratchet rats and roaches to come there. All right? So only classic people were there. And the classic people who came, they had fun, you know? Yeah. So when people talking about, oh, it wasn't packed, it wasn't, listen, all these are butthurt people. You know, some of these unsuccessful people who are miserable in their life, they will always find fault, no matter what you do. But it is good. It is good. I love all the haters. I appreciate you people. Keep hating, because me and my beautiful woman will live rent-free in your head. So instead of you take time to work on your life, you will take that time to be thinking about us. You know what I'm saying? Life is so funny. You have grown people, mothers, fathers, grandmoms, beautiful, ugly. Some of them face look like wood, dry wood. Instead of them see how they can go get some Botox, instead of some of them see how they can go take care of themselves, they will not do it. Responsible, so, but they take their time. They want to be envying my woman for what? The girl living her life, she don't give one cent about you people. She don't care. The people who love her, she loves them. She treats them with respect. And the most important thing that you people don't know our relationship. I love that girl. No matter what you say. Somebody wants to join me on video. No. Listen, my sister, I'm on a, you know, I'm a politician now, right? Yeah, I'm on a, you know, political journey right now. So I just, you know, try to address one or two things, but I'm more of a political guy right now. You know what I mean? So anyway, you know, I appreciate every one of you, man. All of you who tune in, you know, to give me positive comment, I appreciate you. All of you who just tune in to give me negative comment, I appreciate you too, all right? Because life will not be good without the negative and the positive, all right? So when I read a negative comment, it makes me laugh. God, my cousin is calling me. Let me, like, I want to ask you a question. Does it happen to you people like your phone will be laying down and nobody will call you until you start doing something important? Then everybody start calling, or you go in the shower, as soon as you put soap on your head, then your phone, but when you were sitting there doing nothing, your phone never rang. Yeah, Cece is hardworking. Mary J, what's up, beautiful? Marie Writer. Nah, listen, it's not like she keep blocking followers. It's like a lot of people come and they using profanity. And you know, Facebook right now, Facebook is like an old lady wearing a wet diaper. You know, any small thing can trigger up Facebook. You know what I mean? Thank you, Bella Queen. Bella Tene Harris, what's up, beautiful? Cynthia IJ, true. Nasatu Nasa Kamara. Yeah. Thank you guys, man. But you guys still looking beautiful, man. You know, like, look, some of you got to go out there and get some haters, man. Because when people not hating you, you're not doing right. You feel me? Yeah. Look, we all came to this America to look for opportunities, right? And it just so happened that some people, no matter what they do or what they don't do, their life just continue to be miserable. And they want to transfer that misery onto other people. Yeah. Look, I tell you, just do you. Try to better yourself every day. When you wake up, tell yourself, say, look, I want to be better than I was yesterday. If you're not in the right mood, listen to your favorite music. Some kind of music that will uplift your spirit, you know. I'm a man of God, so, you know, like, you're not going to hear me on this platform insulting people like some people want me to do. I would never do that. I would never stoop to that level. Nah, I just can't. That's not my personality. Let's say 20 years back when I was young, you know what I mean? When I was young, shit, my mouth was bad, you know, shit. You know what I mean? See me in my 50s, still looking good. Y'all go look at your. When I was younger, I was that man. I was a stud. Y'all see me? My younger days, y'all can see. You can see. You can see my younger days. I was that guy, man. You know. Look at how that ball fun. You know. So. Yeah, but anyway, let's talk about now mother of what? Wobo injured rabbits. Okay. Listen, Cece don't just call Liberian women useless, because Cece will never do that, because all Liberian women, you understand, we got categories of Liberian women, all right? You know what I'm saying? We got good Liberian women and we got bad Liberian women. So she's probably talking to the bad Liberian women who don't respect themselves. Oh, Nemo Copa, what's up, man? From Bill Bimlin Play. That's my hometown right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Zane Kona. So anyway, I've been watching some news from back home, and it's really sad. It's depressing. It's depressing. I think right now the government they're breaking down, you know, like properties that are they probably on government land, or you know, something like that, and they're trying to break these shacks. And most of these people who have these shacks, they are like, you know, low income people. I can say, matter of fact, whole Liberia are low income people, but majority. But these little petty traders, right? Their little boot and stuff like that, they're breaking it down, and they're crying. All right. But I want to feel sorry for them. All right. But then sometimes I say, well, you know what? We need to be able to enforce laws. Okay? We cannot continue to say, oh, the people, no money in the country, so let the people then say on the road, let the people do this, let the people do that. So then when are things going to change? All right? Motorbikes, oh, they ban motorbike from going in downtown. Okay? And the motorbike union, they're angry. Oh, why they stop us? But, you know, the motorbikes, they also chaotic, man. The motorbikes, I don't know why, but it's so much chaos. And downtown be too congested. And the motorbikes, people be using those motorbikes to commit a lot of crimes too. You know? So, but my problem with the government is that when you want to abolish something, you should have a replacement. Don't just tell people, say, oh, don't do this, but you don't have an alternative. Okay? Because then it will look bad. Liberia lack transportation. Liberia lack roads. Period. No roads in the whole country. We lack public transportation. So the motorbikes also help. All right? But it was these same motorbike riders that voted for the president. All right? So you people don't cry now. Don't cry. All you marketeers, you were running in the streets and you supported the government. And this government is a democratically elected government. All right? So let them do their job. They got 4 more years. Let them do their job in peace. They never told you that they were not going to steal. They never told you that they were not going to practice nepotism. They never told you none of these things. They just told you, say, we are the rescue mission. And you fell for that. Okay? So we need to ask our politicians the real questions. We need to hold them accountable. All right? The previous government that you people democratically elected, you people complain the same way. You complain the same way about that government, and y'all remove that government. But now, you people are the same people talking about you want that government back, as if there is not alternatives over there. So you want to tell me, Comey's over there that you people don't even see him, right? He don't make sense to you people? You know? Yeah, my brother, Pastor Jenny Dennis, yes, safety issues. Yeah, that's true. The bike is risky. In a lot of the bikes, there are no regulations. All right? Any picking can just get up and say, he goes and get on the bike and start riding. All right? And I've seen several times bike riders, hurt people. Yeah, they're stealing, they're robbing people. It's everywhere. But the security, look, Liberia, the whole country has only 3,000 police. 3,000, it's a disgrace. But we continue to allow these people in. All right? We continue to allow these incompetent people in our government. So Liberia is becoming like two-party system now. Just CDC and UP. People don't want to look at any other alternatives. But I'll tell you people something, man. We're planning something great. We're planning something great. For me personally, one of the most important reasons that we're having all these problems is money. All right? Our government, successive government, from Ellie Johnson Sirleaf to CDC to UP, all these governments, they complain about money. Why is that? Because they depend on credit, borrowing from outside. They depend on loans. They depend on aid. All right? So if you continue begging and you think you're going to develop your country with begging, then you're a fool. Every project in Liberia, every project, go look at it. Don't take my word for it. Go and do your research. The road that Somalia Drive today that we call Japan Highway, it was donated by the Japanese. We can build our own roads. The Rawafi Highway, they say they're doing is that road. CDC, they gave that contract to who? To one of their own boys. I think McGill was the one that got that contract, right? That's one of the contracts that made McGill eating big time today, up to now. So we practice nepotism, just CDC doing the same thing, and we're complaining. What do you expect from seditians, and what do you expect from UP? Bunch of poor people come into government, they're going to steal. They're going to practice nepotism. All right? Look, people crying today that Joseph Boakai he awarding all the contracts to a family people. What do you expect? President Talbot did the same thing. President Talbot. Do you know how many family members of President Talbot held high position in government? The Monrovia Group of Companies, it was owned by Stephen Talbot, the brother. They were the major importer of rice, pig feed, everything you think about. All right, so nepotism is part of Liberia history since independence. Okay, so you people stop complaining. We need a real revolution. We had a revolution in 1979, and we saw what happened. Things got worse. We had a revolution in 1989 until 2003, and we saw how that was a disaster too. Okay? So the revolution we need right now is a different type of revolution. The revolution we need It's going to be economic revolution. All right? We want to take back Liberia resources for the Liberian people. And the youth are going to do that. And I'm going to sponsor that with my money. I'm going to use my own money to galvanize the youth. By 2026, I can't give you an exact date, but we are going to shut down Firestone Rubber Plantation. And then we're going to go and tackle Meta Steel and try to shut it down for some time so the government can wake up. Because we want future governments to prioritize the nationalization of Liberian national resources. I will keep saying this. All right? What you expect the CDC to do? You take a bunch of poor people who failed in the United States. People who never achieved nothing in the United States. You take them, bring them to Liberia, give them jobs. Their mortgage they've been having here for many years, they couldn't even pay it off. Now they're using Liberian government money to pay it off. Our good brother on Spoon TV, you know, great platform, and I love that platform, you know. Yeah, I think they're doing a great job. But they elected CDC. No, not CDC, but UP. They elected UP. Okay? And most of the UP, most of Unity Party cabinet came from Spoon TV. But today, they're all crying now. And they even trying to start endorsing CDC now. So why should we put our trust in you guys? Come on now. Come on. If you were wrong the last time, why should we put our trust in you now? The same government that you said, they were incompetent, they were corrupt. Now you're telling us to believe you that you can vote for CDC tomorrow. What are we supposed to do? And we have a lot of respect for your platform. But we are lost. We are listening to you people on Spoon TV. You people say you guiding us. You're giving us directions. But it's like you're leading us into hellfire. You complain about Joseph Barker. You complain about Joseph Barker. Joseph Barker hired your panelists. Okay? You understand? So, my brother, we need to unite. We need to come together and create a new powerful organization, a new political party that will be devoid of all former government officials. We want fresh blood, fresh minds. Okay? People who know how to build economies. People who know how to build nations. People who know how to generate revenue, create jobs. So why are you trying to force down our throat CDC again? I got nothing against CDC. But we gave them a chance. They never performed. Let's be honest. CDC accomplishment they can talk about, they built 288 kilometers of roads. Calculate that in miles. That's 170 miles of roads. And these roads they're talking about, not all of them are paved. These are just little minor roads. You understand? Little minor roads in corner roads in Liberia. How we call it corner roads. Nothing significant. Everybody over there, you understand? The same thing UP Unity Party doing now. That's what the other people did. All right? So why do you think something's going to be different the second time around? You know, Liberian government official, once they lose their job, within 6 months, most of them go broke. Most of them go broke. So these guys now, they're trying to get back in power to get their money back. We shouldn't allow these people to continue to use us. Nothing gonna change. If you had a man, as a woman, if you had a man who used to beat you, step on you, disrespect you in public. You left that man, you went and got another man. The man doing the same thing to you. Then you say, oh no, you want change. Then you will go back to the old guy. No. It's time for a fresh start. You have to introspect. Look within yourself and say, what am I doing wrong? How come I continue to select these poor choices? I continue to make these poor choices. What's wrong? When you start to introspect, then you do some inner work on yourself. First, by giving yourself that self-respect. Because when you don't respect yourself, nobody will respect you. All right? It's no different. It's the same way with government. Listen, go to anybody. I want you to go to, there's a street in Singapore called Payne Avenue. Go to 11th Street and Payne Avenue. All right? You will see a new building, tall building over there. I think it's about six stories. Beautiful building, by the way. That building is owned by Nathaniel McGill. All right? You tell me someone who was running around Monrovia broke. Just their one term in government. Boom. Where are they getting all that money from? Look at the guy from Plainfield who became a representative. Today he's a multi-millionaire. Where is that money coming from? All right? People want to sit here and complain. Now, UP, Unity Party, they think that we got to do our own too. They're doing their own. You elected them, so don't complain. It's democracy. That's what you wanted. When you got a young man in Burkina Faso, you know that boy, you know his salary? His salary is $500. The president of Burkina Faso, his salary is $500. All right? Go and see the development that boy doing in that landlocked desert country. Landlocked desert country. And we have so much more. We have so much more. We have the coast. We are right on the Atlantic Ocean. Do you know what that means? That means you can become an international hub. All right? Shipping. Build some deep sea port. Do government and private, partnership. Don't never bring in only private partnership. It's not good. Government and private partnership. Build deep sea port. And start supplying those landlocked countries that we have. Do you know those landlocked countries that we have in West Africa? Do you know the population? Invest in railways to connect Liberia with those landlocked countries. So we can start shipping their things there. That's money. But only a visionary thing like that. Not those bunch of clowns that are over there that are only thinking about their pocket. We got rivers. You know what that means? Irrigation, farming. You know how many rivers in Liberia? The major ones and the small ones. Irrigation. I'm telling you, for farming, we are not maximizing our potential. I'm telling you. But we sit here and complain all day. Forest. You know how much forest we got? It's so sad, man. It's sad. Look at today. You saw Donald Trump call the Liberian president with some other presidents to White House. Do you know why they call Joseph Boakai? You know that Liberia got huge reserve of lithium. You know what they call lithium? The same way oil, crude oil is today. That's what lithium is today for electric cars. So you imagine if they tell you that electric car is the future, and Liberia got this huge deposit of lithium, what does it mean? But if we do not put the right government in, I'm telling you, my brother, it doesn't matter how many natural resources we have. It doesn't matter. You understand? We need to maximize our potential. We need a government that understands. Not a government I'll be pushed around by Western countries. What did you expect from Unity Party? Nothing. You think they would have done something different? You had someone who was vice president for 12 years. And he said he was a race car that was parked in the garage. That's what that poor man said, right? Now he's on the track. What is he doing? Liberian still crying. Because he's still going with the same playbook. Aid, and more aid. All right? It's sad. Sad. We got rain. Look, go to Dubai. Dubai, they have to do what they call cloud seeding. They have to spend money, send plane in the sky to pump some type of chemical in there for it to rain. All right? Yes. And you got natural rain. You crying about rain. You complaining about rain. When you should be harnessing the power of that rain to eradicate hunger. You got the land, the iron ore, the rubber, even crude oil. We got a lot of crude oil in Liberia. But the Western world, they're not ready to tap into that crude yet. Because they know we don't have the intellectual capacity to exploit our own resources. So the certain country, there is no way you can tell me, say, Liberia don't have crude oil in abundance. They can't talk about, oh, Liberia got crude oil, but it's not on a commercial level. Because they're not ready for it. All right? When they're ready for it, they'll say, oh, we just discovered 20 billion barrel of fuel in Liberia. They're not ready for it. And because we don't have the expertise to go there to make sure and say, oh, but look, you said nothing here, it's right there. We know that playbook. France did that same stuff to Equatorial Guinea. When Equatorial Guinea asked the French government to come and check for crude oil because they didn't like the government, they wanted to usurp the government, they decided to hide the crude oil from that government because they wanted the government to fail. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in support of that government in Equatorial Guinea, but at the end of the day, these white people play the game. All right? So they told they found the oil. They told the Equatorial Guinea government, said there's no oil there. The man said, I don't trust you. He went for a private company in Texas. They came there, as soon as they went, they said, you got the whole mother load right here. You see it? There is no way that Nigeria, we are all on the same belt. Nigeria got all that crude oil and we don't have crude oil. You know what I'm saying? Ivory Coast got some crude oil. Ghana got some crude oil, but they didn't say Liberia don't have crude oil. Nah, because the people know they have to control it, just like the diamond industry, right? They have to control the market because too much will drop the prices. You understand? It's called supply and demand in economics. Okay? So we got everything. Every natural resource you think about, we got it. But we are so stupid. The most important natural resource that we have, we don't even tap into it. We keep abandoning it. We keep abandoning our most important natural resource, which is the 5 million people of Liberia. You understand? And they themselves, they're not helping themselves. Because look, go see right now. They all jumping behind CDC. I said CDC will save them. You understand? You think CDC will save you? They never saved you before. That second time they're going to save you. If anything, let me tell you something. CDC, their second term will be worse because what? They got that animosity towards you now because you let them down the first time. You know what I'm saying? The second time, I mean, you let them down. So right now they're okay, we'll suck the people the second time they will see. You know? We are going to change the mindset of our people. Let me tell you something. It only takes one generation for the whole mindset to change. All right? But we need to come together. And I will start there. I will do something in our country very radical that will cause big trouble. You understand me? Right now, look, let me tell you something. I don't give a shit about myself because I've experienced everything I want to experience in life. Excitement, everything I've done, everything I've driven, my dream cars, I've lived life, I've spent money, I've enjoyed myself. So right now, I ain't got shit to lose. You know what I'm saying? I born my kids in a great country because, you know what I'm saying? My children doing good, you know? So right now, I'm about to fight for the Liberian people, whether they like it or not. You know, our people, human beings don't know what they want usually. You understand? Do you know when cars were invented, that people took the car company then to court? They say the horseless carriage, that's how they used to call cars, the horseless carriage. The horseless carriage is disturbing their horses. Imagine if that judge was not a visionary to rule in favor of the horseless carriage or the cars. Today we'll still be riding horse-drawn carriages. You understand? Today we see cars all over the world, but you know, when it first started, when the old car coming, the horses, they were fighting, you know, and people started suing them. You see, so humans don't know what is good for them. The masses, they don't know what is good for them. You understand? So we all need to come together. And when we start this revolution, I'm begging all you young to support it, to support this movement. We are going to blockade Firestone. We are going to blockade Meta Steel. We're going to try to blockade as many of those big corporations exploiting us as possible because we want the next government. I'm not telling people, say, oh, I can't go run for president. No. Me, I stay on my representative stuff. 2029, I stay running for my representative. Where I will run, I'm not sure. But I will help to formulate a new party. A new party. I will put my money in it. I'm not asking to be the standard bearer. No. We will get somebody who is right, and we will vet that person. And we will have to know that this person, when we put you there, you are not going to change. Because if you change, we'll sign a paper. Call someone one time and they hang up. You call the second time, they hang up. That means they are busy. Okay? So we are going to select a true leader, a patriot, a humanitarian, but also an intellectual who knows how to, someone who is well versed in country building. All right, and we're gonna put our support behind that person. But it also have to be someone who is also charismatic, because Liberia, when it comes to election, is a popularity contest. We all know Liberian people, they let somebody who are popular. You understand? Okay, so whether you know, you can see CDC still going on the popularity, you understand, of their boss, you know. And I don't know, Liberian people probably still stuck on that one thing, you know. Come on. Yeah, but at the end of the day, look, when you ask Liberian politician, like, how are you going to develop my country? How are you going to develop this country? You know what they say? I love my country. You know, I love this country. You think love is enough? Do you think love alone is enough? Do you know how many men love their women, but they can beat them almost to death? Huh? And they love the woman? So love alone is not enough. It's not enough. You understand? Aries, Persley, Tenwa. Varisha Vani, that Facebook you running campaign on. Oh, why not? You can run campaign anywhere. You understand? Yeah. Yes, Edmund Love Molly. Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, you can run campaign anywhere, you know, because we want change. And wherever the people are, that's where you should go. If they're on Facebook, you go on Facebook. If they're on YouTube, you go on YouTube. You understand? So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you run campaign. You should be able to reach the masses. So at the end of the day, I want to start from the bottom. Let's start on the representative level and let people see what I can do on the representative level. Then they will decide, for the future. But I'm not counting myself out in the long, long run. But not now. No, hell, I'm not prepared for that kind of, position. But at the end of the day, I will support the movement financially, and we will get a new political party. A political party that will be radical. A political party that will shake Liberia to its core. A political party where we'll push all the other people to become radical. All right? So you will know when we talking about nationalizing our natural resources and somebody else talking about say, oh, I love the country, we know say you're fake. You're phony. We don't want that. Liberian people not suffer too long, man. Our people not suffer. Look at the state of the state of Liberia today. Look at the living condition. Go to West Point. Go to Ray Line, Omega. Go to the rural area. People still shitting in pots and pans. Shitting in the bushes. Wiping their backside with leaves and stuff. In 2025. Come on, man. Things need to change. Anyway, you people, I want to thank you all. Most of the comments been nothing but love, man. It's been nothing but love. And I appreciate that. We need to wake up. We cannot continue on this path. For some of us who in the United States or who can come here freely, it's good. But our brothers and sisters who are stuck over there, and those people, they need what we call mental circumcision. We need to mentally circumcise them. All right? I want someone to type mental circumcision. Type it in there. See, that's what we're going to do to our people in Liberia. Because mentally, they are dead. Their way of thinking is so putrid that they need mental circumcision. All right? I'm a politician. I ain't going to stop. But when before we even start that protest, I will let people know. So anybody you in the States, you want to come down and join our protest, you come. We will shut down a Firestone. They will see. Keep exploiting our people. Keep exploiting our people. What the hell? Look at today. Slavery still continues in Firestone. Do you know how many rubber trees one Liberian may have to tap? In Firestone, it's a disgrace. Do you know how many rubber trees one Liberian may have to tap? Over 200 rubber trees. So these people wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. They carry their sons with them. They carry their late daughters with them. The children who are supposed to be in school, they come with their parents to go tap rubber. That's what you call child labor. And their executive, they're playing golf. Right in Liberia, they're playing their golf. They're having a fancy dinner there. But the laborers, the average Liberian worker, they got to tap 200 and some rubber tree. You want to tell me in 2025, Firestone haven't come up with a modernized way to be able to tap tree? Go in Thailand. Thailand, Brazil. Thailand, I think, is the largest rubber producer right now. Yes, thermal bricks, mental circumcision. I see it. Yes, okay. Infant. What was the name? Infant. How did it disappear so? Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, our people. That phrase, that my phrase now, mental circumcision. That's what we need to get our people. So anyway, you're you understand? Oh, tell my bricks here. Anyway, you're you see that Zonic phrase you're not saying. Because trust me, people are running away with mental circumcision. But I'm telling you, if you give someone 200 and some more trees to tap, and if they don't meet that quota, you punish them. They have no choice but to bring their children along. Go there and see little babies tapping rubber trees instead of being in school. All right? It's sad, man. It's sad. So, things need to change. We will shut down Firestone. They will see. We will shut them down. How can you, your son, your daughter, everybody, so in the morning, you go your tap rubber tree, but they only paying you. They only paying you. That's exploitation. That's slavery. We cannot allow that to continue. To hell with these people. To hell with them. We will shut them down. 2026, you will see. You will see. Honorable Cole Williams, aka Zonic, coming for y'all. And I'll be in the front. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. I ain't got shit to lose. Y'all want to kill me, y'all kill me. But that idea, the idea that I come in spark in like, bro, trust me, the same way Thomas Sankara spark, that idea that he picking Ibrahim Touré, the touch that Ibrahim Touré carried to that Thomas Sankara touch. But we come and spark the flames that will burn. To hell with Firestone, hell with Metal Steel, to hell with all of them. Radicalization is the only way we can move forward. We are soldiers in the name of Christ. Liberation, freedom is all we want. Economic freedom, don't mess with us. We are coming. Firestone, we are coming. We'll tear you down. That rubber will serve the Liberian people. It will serve the Liberian people. You people exploiting us for over 100 years now, exploiting us. What have we done to deserve that? All right? You know, I can't get mad at the Liberian people who keep running around CDC. Oh, da, da, da. You know, I feel sad for them because these people, they don't know any better. You know, they don't know any better. These people, they need direction. And by the grace of God, in 2026, we will circumcise them. We will mentally circumcise them so that they can come to themselves. All right? Yeah. I love my country, man. I love my country with a passion. And so sometimes I get emotional. I get carried away because, look, man, I'm a child of extreme poverty. All right? I'm a child of the government neglect. Okay? So I never had no opportunity growing up. Everything I got, I besides my mother raising me to the age of 16, 17, I had to go and earn it. You understand? My mother was a strong, hard-working woman, but I had to go out there and earn it, you know? So a lot of times, you know, when we all go through phases in life, you know, trials and tribulation, but these are the things that make you who you are. These are the things. You understand? Yeah. The pain, the suffering, the struggles, that's what make you. And today, look, I've lived a fulfilled life. I ain't going to lie to you. So I can tell you, the remaining years of my life, I must dedicate it to my country. All right? Because I've lived more years on this earth than I would live. You understand? I got less time left because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? The Bible says 7 schools and what? 7 schools and 10. So that's 80, right? So, but you know, that 7 schools, that's 70. The 10, that the time that you start shitting on yourself. And I don't want to be shitting on myself. You understand? But you know, I prayed for good health. But we all need to. So we all need to chip in. Every single one of us. We owe it to our country. Every single. Look, I tell people, I say, look, the only way Liberia will build is not, it doesn't have to only be Liberians. We can take brains from all over Africa. The only job those people who will not be able to attain is the presidency, but anybody can become the president, the vice president, but anybody can become, like ministers, and so long they know the job. You understand? Then you have the government structure. You understand? To monitor them, to regulate them. But we think say we're going to depend on our own skill set. We don't have a solid pool of intellectuals. I'm telling you. Even the intellectuals we got, they're so poor that they have to steal. Our black American brothers in the United States, 40 million strong. I can tell you, at least about, if we can get the solid 10% of that population, the influential, the powerful ones, the richest ones, and we can convince them to come to Liberia, put them in the government too, because they have to feel secure to be able to invest their money. Liberia not for one man, no. Liberia is for all black people. All black people. Today we are being, divided by all these artificial stuff, tribalism, religion, politics, all this stuff. No. We need brains. 10, right? Or 20, 40, 60, 70 years. You are right. McDonald Flomo. You are right. 10. That's 70. Okay. Yes, but 70 is still, solid years to be bam, 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 bam. I'm seeing a lot of strong 70 years old. Yeah, already in my 50s, so, I still got some time. So those years remaining, I will dedicate it to fight for our people. You know what I'm saying? I will do it more often, Joyce Livingston. More often. All right? So thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate every one of you. We need to continue this dialogue. We need to continue to spread the message. All right? We need to spread the love among ourselves. We got to stop bashing each other. I saw this event they had at some park, I think in Minnesota or somewhere, and people were fighting, hurting each other. Like, it's sad, man. Sad. And people, I'll tell you something, man. Facebook is not a place to come and air your dirty laundry. You understand? It's not the place you want to come and air your dirty laundry. Sometimes certain things, you just got to let it be. You understand? Not everything need to be on Facebook, okay? So I appreciate you guys for coming. Stay tuned. We're going to continue this, man. All right? One love, man. I love you all, okay? Thank you very much.